Well, hello folks. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Welcome to the Citadel. My name is Joel Duggan, surprising no one. And we are building a medieval town here on a 4-year-old Minecraft server. And we're picking up right where we left off. I'm going to fill in some roofs here. We did a fair bit on this house here. And I think before I get carried away with all of the indoor decorations and stuff, I want to complete the street. I want to finish off at least the basics on all these houses here. So we've got 3. It looks like 2, but there's a third one in the back here. That's just a frame. So we're going to work on that too. And I'd like to try and make some, I want to make things look a little bit different. I don't want it to be just straight roofs and plain things. I think we're going to try to add some windows where we can, specifically on that tower. But I think this house here is begging for some windows or something. I don't know if we have enough room to do this. We might. No, we might be able to swing it. Might be able to swing it. Mish, Cosmic, Cheryl Blanc. Hey, good to see you. Hope everybody's here and hanging out, having a good time. I need some spruce stairs, which I've got some, but I need more of. Oh, hey, look, stairs. We're gonna need more of these. And what else am I gonna need here? Oh, well, first I don't need the dirt. And I guess we should decide on a color for this house. I don't want to do all this cobblestone. This is going to have to change. So I wonder if we can get away with more dark stuff. Maybe this house could be Deepslate. We could try basalt. That might work too. Oh, I meant to grab polished basalt. I want this one. Anybody else think that polished basalt should make a different noise than regular basalt? Yeah, I don't know if we've done... I know we've done a lot of Deepslate roofs. I just don't know if we've done much for Deepslate housing. I know we've used Deepslate in like gradient in like the lower parts of some builds, and it's worked and not worked depending on how we do it. It looks good with basalt, so we might be able to pull that over here. I just don't know if it's going to be too close to that. And also, I don't know if it's going to look good with the, whatchamacallit there, the dark oak roof. I've not placed these down in the right order and it's confusing me. Cobble Deepslate. So we'll change this to dark for now and just, I guess, see what it looks like. Have you tried nether brick black in any of the houses? No, I think, and some of that stuff feels a little bit too rich. We've got a different part of town that's going to have fancier stuff. So I'm saving like the prismarine roofs and some of that other stuff for the other part of town. The only problem I have with this is that the roof then becomes quite dark. Although that's not terrible. You know, like if we started adding in a little bit of basalt here and there. The diorite's distracting now. We could go really high contrast and add in bone block on top of that. That could look kind of cool. I'm trying to kind of branch out a little bit here. Get some different colors going. The white helps keep the dark bottom and the dark top not look too similar. That tower with a dark bottom could look cool too. Okay, that's a thought. Let's put some scaffolding down here. Crimson Raider, hello, welcome in. Mish, I think I misread your comment. You meant Blackstone? Yeah, that roof used to be Blackstone, but it's too purple. Also, I have my custom... where's my nether box? So my nether brick is actually a black texture. So that's usually purple in default Minecraft. It's got kind of like a wine, like a red wine color, but I've made it black because I think it's more useful. And again, I think we're going to be using that in other places. Also, I want this to be a pleasant town. So making black buildings. I've got plans in the area for another, I want to do like a custom biome. And I think it'd be really fun to do like a custom, evil biome. I think that could be really fun. Oops. So I want to see if we can get in some sort of window here. And maybe we'll use calcite on this one. I'm thinking if we can just get a little extra oomph out of this, could be cool. And then I guess trapdoors. No, that doesn't work. I need to get some dirt inside this house. McScrewgun, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Oops. Where's the door? There's no door. I didn't make a door? I didn't make a door. Okay. I mean, maybe we could put the door here for something different. But, yeah, normally... I guess we'll make the door here. That's bizarre. It's usually one of the first things I do. Decide where to put the door. Pro Minecrafter. Hey Mancast, how's the rest of your weekend going? I slept in both days. We had the whole like, you get an extra hour because it's a time change. And then I promptly stayed up later last night than I normally would have because I quote unquote had the extra hour. Where did I put the door? Yeah, okay. So this would go here actually. Oh, fell down. I don't know if that's... Unfortunately, they're not big enough. We might have to make these too wide. I was hoping to just make little windows, but we might have to increase the size of these a little bit. They look kind of off center. Right, so we get some trapdoors, which I don't have. Oh, we do. There we go. I don't know if I'm going to keep them this way, but this is what we're going to work on for now. And then I guess we'll use slabs. Oh no, stairs. We could do stairs. Do it this way. And then the slabs we can put here. Oh, that's really big, isn't it? Does not look... I've done this in other places. I have. It doesn't look very nice here. Time for a little bit of research. Universe here is an extra hour. My kids wake mommy up at the normal time. Nice. All right. Okay, those have got like... Okay. That's a single wide. I think maybe the mistake was making them double wide. Oh, well, you know, when you back up, it's not terrible. It's just, it's the edge part that's too much. It's the edge part that's too much. Did we do it over here anywhere? Oh, maybe the, right. That's big. Not finishing sentences. That is the apothecary, is the word that I'm looking for. Also, did I not finish the roof there? I don't think I finished the roof there. Yeah, all of these have like balconies or like larger dormers. What kind of dog do you have, Screwgun? I feel like I've asked you this before. Plus, then this is going to touch the other roof. I don't know. I quite like it. I like that it sticks out different in different areas. It still feels funny that you can see it from the side, though. Well, that could be fixed. That doesn't work. Maybe the trick is to not have these out the front, but instead create depth this way. And then we have an overhang. I think I like that better. Oh, thanks, Cosmic. Yeah, it is a fun perk. I turn this that way. And then then this one, I'm not sure how we're going to handle that, but actually, we can grab a little bit of the other textures. What if we brought these up here? That does not look like I wanted it to. Now we're getting somewhere. So this would be maybe a full block or a stair. Stair looks better. Yeah, I mean, that's different. I'm still not convinced that this is amazing looking. And that just feels like we're covering up calcite for no good reason. Maybe that needs, I don't know. Wonder what the whole thing looks if it's out farther. Yeah, that feels very flush. Try doing the trapdoor down here. Scaffold all the things, right? That's not weird at all to say, Cheryl, because it's my job. Yeah, professional podcaster, and I mean semi-professional streamer. That's how I make my living. So once again, thanks for being here, everybody, because that's how that works. The more people here, then the better job I get to do. So I mean, the dirt behind it is kind of throwing me off. I need to do something in the front here, and I don't know what that is. Like, I don't know whether we need to make these stairs. Oh, those are going to be upside down. Maybe slabs? No. I do have a Pinterest page that I've been looking at for like references and ideas and stuff, and it's hard at this scale. The challenging thing I find with these builds is usually the fact that Minecraft doesn't have small enough pieces to make things work. Can you put those spruce trapdoors on the inside and the oak at the front? Spruce trapdoors on the inside and the oak at the front. Then the oak trapdoors would hang off the front, like they would be like that. And I don't know. Yeah, that's not a look I like. I want the roof to have a bit of an overhang, and to do that, you would have to have the trapdoor set back. So that's one idea. I guess we could try just a single one here. And see if that works a little bit better. I mean, I'm concerned a little bit about the thing being off center, but yeah, it's a lot, isn't it? Oh, right, we didn't have it come out that far. We set the window back. See, I don't mind that so much. The single one looks a little bit better than the other. Could mess around with that a little bit. I think that looks good over the door. The trouble is that this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't make this any bigger on this side, but I could push this to be 5 and 3 instead of 4 and 4. That would change this here. Oh no, that was right. And then we can go back to 1 here. And I'm thinking we put the trapdoor even farther back. So I think we put the trapdoor back here. And that will allow us to put a trapdoor there. We can do this now. Still not crazy about how white that is, but I feel like we might be able to grab something like a fence gate. It might look okay. Oh, no, not at all. Nope, never mind. I lied. That looks terrible. Oh, sign. That's what I want. Sign. That'll work. What was that trick we used with the... Was it the small letter O in the corner? I don't know. I'm not sure if I like the white. We might be able to choose a different color. Wally879, hello, welcome in. Mish, thanks so much for being here. Thanks for popping in. Enjoy the rest of your day. Weird question. What is your opinion on vertical slabs? Like people asking for them to be put in Minecraft. Devil Darling, I mean, I think they would be. I've never used them. I should probably try to use them in modded. So I don't have like a strong opinion either way. I think more building blocks is good. I definitely feel like vertical slabs would help with a lot of things that we want to do. I can tell you right now that with the changes that they made to Satisfactory recently and the ability to get off grid in that game and do things at angles and do things at different, clipping sort of situations, I think that because blocks in Minecraft cannot occupy the same space, like you can't overlap them, I think that a vertical slab would be helpful. For me, I feel like there are maybe more pressing matters than vertical slabs, but at the same time, I think the problem with vertical slabs is that if you're going to add vertical slabs, then you'd have to add it for everything, right? You'd have to, everything that has a slab needs to also have a vertical slab. And that just opens up a whole inventory can of worms, right? So like, I think that in order for that to be successful, they'd have to figure out how to, get a better player inventory experience. Because right now, without all that extra stuff in the game, I still find it difficult to sort my inventory the way that I want to. All right, so that's that. Why is that facing the wrong way? Does that just have to be a solid block, I guess? We could do a reverse stair. That looks cool. That's the middle. I guess we should probably put in the other side of the roof. Oops. Now here's where it's going to end up touching the other building. And there was a trick that I used to do, stuff like this. It was actually putting this that way. And so here, same thing, we can get in here. Whoops. I guess inside it could be a different dimension. I haven't tried it, Master Crunchy. I keep on, so what happens is I open up Minecraft like minutes before I stream, and when it says, hey, there's a new launcher, would you like to download it? I'm like, nope, I'm about to do a tech live stream for 3 hours. I do not want to introduce new, potentially failing software. I mean, I'm sure it works fine. I just don't want it to screw with OBS. So I'm sure the Minecraft launcher is fine. It's just that I don't think any of the other software that I use will be nice with it. Not right away. It might take an update or two. I feel like I've got morning voice, even though it's 20 to 2 in the afternoon. Oh, by the way, I am absolutely blown away by an animated series on Netflix. And for anybody that's following the Citadel Cafe and you've been listening to me rant about animated shows that I want to be good and suck, and I'm so frustrated, and I have been so frustrated. Like later on this month, Masters of the Universe, that Kevin Smith dumpster fire, is having their part 2, and it looks like they've undone everything in the part 1, like nothing mattered. It looks awful. But I started watching Arcane, which is a League of Legends series. I don't know hardly anything about League of Legends. I know what it is. I've never played it. I don't know any of the characters. I know the art for the game is really cool. But I've watched 2 episodes, just 2 episodes of Arcane on Netflix. It's not for kids. It's violent. There's some swearing in it. But I think it's TV 14 is the rating on it. It is capital B beautiful. Like, I have hardly ever seen animation series for streaming look this good. It's stylized. It looks like Clone Wars, but better, like well animated. Like it's highly recommend Cosmic. Highly recommend. The production design, the character design, the music, the animation. The animation is dynamic and wonderful, and it looks like, think like really cool video game trailer, but every episode is 40 minutes long. And there's nothing that looks phoned in. There's nothing that looks like half kilter. And it's intelligent writing. Because of the existence of League of Legends, they're banking that people have a certain amount of familiarity with it. So they're not over-explaining anything. There's no monologuing. You get what's going on without them having to beat you over the head with it. I'm actually very impressed. It doesn't make me want to go play the game because it's not my kind of game, and I know it's can be a kind of a toxic, environment for the game. But it is a beautiful show, and I hope that enough people watch it that Netflix is like, oh, if we put money and time and energy into something, and really, I mean, Riot Games is probably footing the bill. They probably get more money than they know what to do with, but still, like it's really, really something to see. Really something to see. Okay, I think I like this. The trouble, of course, is going to be getting to add texture to it. I think we can make the roof a little bit more interesting. And one of the ways we can do that, I don't want to copy that roof. We can do a little bit of fun stuff here. Let's make it low in the middle. And maybe we can do the same thing here. So I do this all the time with my roofs. I tend to get a basic shape down, and then I mess with it. And so by dipping down the roof ridge, this now sticks out farther, which I think is cool. I'm also missing a trapdoor there. Oh, that other trapdoor needs to move back. Right. Come on. The reviews on Microsoft Store aren't great. For the Minecraft launcher or for Arcane? The Maccast, it is breathtaking. Like, it's the kind of thing where you can tell the people that worked on this are like film animators, like Pixar, Disney level film animators. Maccast, you might be familiar, but for anybody that isn't, for the longest time when I was in animation, we always really looked forward to the Studio Goblins, or I think it's École Goblins in France. The school is called Goblin School of Animation. And the graduating class film that they put out was always absolutely breathtaking. And this, because League of Legends is an international sensation, and because it's got a heavy European fan base. The show, I would imagine, is produced kind of like overseas, like Korea or possibly somewhere in the Europeans, because I can just, for someone that knows animation like I do, I'm not as well versed as I used to be, but like it feels French, like it feels like it's got some European aesthetic to it, and the dynamics of everything. It is breathtaking. And there's little Easter eggs too for people that are League of Legends fans and know what to expect and know what the character names are, because like when someone introduces themselves and there's this pause before they say their name, I understand that you as the, you know, super fan are supposed to be like, oh, that's obviously someone important, and I'm just like, well, I don't know who that is, so I don't quite know what you mean. Oops, that is not the right thing. But yeah, they do a decent job. They do a decent job. I don't think I want this there. Right, so now we can put this up here. Oh, I have to get rid of the other one first. This feels very bland. Like it feels like it's all the same color. We might be able to replace those calcite blocks with like a colored block. I feel like maybe a red or something would be good. And I don't know what's going to happen here. Technically, it's supposed to be another stair. Matt Cass, have you been on the server recently? I don't know if I've asked you that. That's a while. I'm not sure what your current projects are. For the MC launcher. The reviews are bad, right? Awesome Links. Now looking forward to watching the show. It's great. It's really good. Just heads up if you've got small kids around. It's a little violent, and there's definitely some scary scenes. So it's not it looks, the thing is that's a little bit tricky about it. It does look like kind of like a kid video game show, but it's not. It's not. I mean, people that would be familiar with League of Legends probably wouldn't think, oh, my kid would like this, because they would know kind of like what the characters are like. But yeah, it's a little bit on the adult side. All right, before I start making any other decisions, I think we have to decide on the color of the outside of the house. I think you missed it, but I'm currently on the server. Oh, yeah, I totally did. That's hilarious. Meta MacCast. Not to be confused with the Meta company, but MacCast is everywhere. It's like the wind. There's a more colorful version of that quote, but I can't say it because it's a family-friendly stream. What animation are you discussing, Miss Krugan? We're talking about Arcane on Netflix. And it's amazing. Alistair, you have to watch it. You will like it. Alistair, you're here for 10 minutes. Well, thanks. Are you, I take it you're on your lunch? Or a short break? This side, I guess we can put in a couple things here. Really not rocking the boat with this design. What color should the bottom of this house be? If we're thinking this is going to be dark, then what color should this be? Cosmic Dancer gifting a tier 1 sub to Alistair McFly. I can't speak today. Kicking us over the hump. 101 subscriptions Back up into the triple digits. Thanks so much for the support, Cosmic. Alistair, did you know that you could join the Discord? Hashtag sarcasm. Everybody should know that Alistair is already in the Discord and hosts the Citadel Cafe with me once a month. But thanks again, Cosmic. For anybody that is lurking in the background, if you want to join a Discord server with a bunch of nerdy people, you can check out either a tier 1 Prime Gaming sub or patreon.com/JoelDuggan. Patreon being the most affordable way to join. You don't get to use the emotes on Twitch, but the emotes are on the Discord server. Also, I need to look into the benefits of Nitro because I've got 3 months of Nitro free now that I've got a my Game Pass subscription is back up and running. So I need to look into that. So yeah, it feels a little bit on the samey color side. I was hoping we could get a little bit more interesting things going on with the textures. I guess we could change the roof to be blocks instead of stairs, and that might help. Because I can't think of any other way. It's sort of like what we did over here. We have a little bit more texture going on. What would that look like, out of curiosity, if I had ridges of stripped spruce? It helps a little bit. It does help a little bit. I can't think of another stair color. I don't think I want to go with dark oak. I guess we could do like the whole dark oak rim thing, like what we did over here. That looks okay. And it'll tie in nicely to the building next to it. I'm gonna try that too. We could also go with dark oak instead of spruce. So many decisions. This is the point where the nitty-gritty stuff starts to creep up on you. I like that better. Better contrast. Whoops. How would I just do this? Oh, right. These blocks are dumb. And not very directional. Do you think that makes it look too chunky? I think if I did that, I would commit and change the top part here. I think maybe we'd have to add the middle one. So it changes the roof dynamic a bit. But it does give us an opportunity to do more things up there. I like it. I can't say I like this though. How do we handle this? I think that's how we handle that. Seriously, trying to download Minecraft to my PC has been like 1 million convoluted steps, and I'm over it. Do you play on Bedrock, J-Price? Did Arcane come up because it's a pre-roll ad being shown on Twitch, or did Twitch show it as a pre-roll ad because it knew Joel was talking about it? I don't know. I don't know. I know. I've not really seen any trailers for it. I just saw it and recognized the IP. And everybody's into this game because I actually really enjoyed, it wasn't perfect, but I enjoyed Dota Dragon's Blood, which is, again, I mean, Dota and League of Legends are essentially the two big, MOBAs that kicked off that whole series of genre of games. And the animation series based around Dragon Prince, or not Dragon Prince, Dragon's Blood around Dota was good. It was classically animated. It was an anime. This is not an anime. This is CG. And it's really good. Really good. I find that Twitch just kind of puts the same pre-roll in front of everybody all at the same time. So that could be it too. So I like this. I think we will change this around. I don't know about that top part. Maybe just a slab. We really need to put a wall in there anyway. Just a funny coincidence, yeah. I do find it interesting though. I'm seeing a lot more, and I can't say I complain. Like, I can't complain about the fact that the ads I see are targeted, because I'll be on my phone, and then I'll realize that the ad that I'm seeing on my PC is because I looked up something on my phone, or vice versa. I'll Google something, I'll be looking for something at IKEA, or I'll be looking for a certain like household item, and then the next time I see an ad on Twitch, it'll be for something similar to that item. And it's just like, it's not creepy, but I'm just like, and I'd rather see ads that I'm interested in. Like, don't get me wrong, I'd rather see an ad for an animated series or a video game than an ad for, I don't know, something that, diapers, because I don't have kids, not interested, not a thing. Not a thing that concerns my life right now. It's diapers, right? So I'm not seeing diaper commercials, so that's good. Yeah, it's one of those things that I don't mind. All right, I think I like the roof so far. We're doing well. Texture decisions for the base. I'm a little concerned that this is a flush face. I think we might have to pull this out a bit. I don't want to pull... Oh, we could do that too. That's terrible. I think the better thing to do would be to move this forward. Yeah, that doesn't break things. We don't even have to move the whole thing. We can just put like pillars. Move the pillars forward. Just to break up that texture there. And I guess that means that the roof on this is going to have to come forward. I might not be a fan of that. Or we could do something else. We could have stairs or something here. So yes, colors for this building. I don't want to use the mushroom because that's right there. Bone block is right there. Terracotta wouldn't be a bad idea. Terracotta might be okay. Take it easy, McFly. Good to see you. Animal, welcome in. Good to see you. Been a while. Hope you're doing well. Creepy if that happens in brick and mortar stores. Yeah, still, I don't mind the targeted ad things. Good luck with your exam, artificial leg. Have a good one. Can you use dark concrete? I've tried concrete and it just looks a little bit too clean in the area, so it's not something we use very often. It is, however, about the time for me to take a break. So if you're new to the stream, I take a break about once an hour. I step away from the computer for a short bit, refresh my coffee, usually grab a snack, although I'm very full for breakfast, so I'm not going to eat anything. But you should too. It's Sunday. Get some good munchies. And when we come back, we'll decide on a color texture for the bottom of this, and we'll try to fill in the other roofs as well. Going well so far. I'm happy with that. It's kind of a fun little build. Yeah, I will be back in about 5 or 6 minutes. Looks like my character needs some food. Alright. Let's check this out and see what we can come up with. I feel like I want to try some terracotta, like maybe some orange. Might be too dark. Also, too many things in my inventory. Surprising no one. So, orange might be okay. Brown might be okay. I feel like we've already used light gray. That's what we have over here. Yeah. Try gray. Don't mind the brown. If we can work it together with something else. It just, the whole thing feels very brown. That's the only thing. But everything has got stone on it down here. Stone. Stone with a little bit of wood. More stone. More stone. Well, okay, this is temporary. This might not stay. This will have a little bit more oomph to it, but still needs something. Thank you, Screw Gun. Jay Price, I missed your comment earlier. Do you normally play on a tablet? Is that the change here? Yeah, I think the orange is a little bit too bright. I can see that being over on the other side of town. We've got granite, I guess. Or we could go with like a calcite bottom, but if I want to do bone up there, having a white bottom down here might not be great. Are there any other light colored blocks? Calcite. Quartz is going to be too fancy. Diorite's not going to work either, I don't think. I really don't think this is going to work, but no. Oh, on your phone. Yeah, that'll be a big change. Are you playing Bedrock on PC or are you playing Java? I never thought about clay. Or we could try smooth stone. Dripstone. I wonder... I don't think that's going to work. We'll check those out. Copper blocks is too much. Bedrock, because I wanted access to my realm. Oh, cool. I've only played Bedrock a little bit on Xbox, just to kind of say that I did. Now, it doesn't have to be all the same color. Well, that just looked like beans, so that's a no. I think clay might be the one that wins out. We'll have to mix it with something. Although, wow, that's bright. I don't hate the dripstone. I know we did dripstone and granite over on the apothecary, but it suits that build so well. I don't want to copy it. I kind of want to make sure that this is a unique build with the granite and the dripstone. All andesite's not bad. I do acacia too. No, I want log box. I think that's fine. So I think that's a cool combo. I just don't think it works for this house with that roof. Right? We're kind of stuck with the roof color. I guess we could try the mushroom blocks. You know, that sort of works the best, I think. Unless there's some... Does anybody know of a block that's similar to the mushroom stem, but just a little bit darker? Can't really think of anything. Oh, we wanted to try smooth stone, too. I think this is going to be too much like a grid, unfortunately. I mean, that could work for the base. We'd have to vary it up a bit, but that could work. How does the calcite look compared to mushroom? I think the calcite is going to be too similar to the bone block next door, but we'll give it a go. Actually, the calcite is more different. And we can mix calcite with concrete powder. Shulker Island is growing. Wool, unfortunately, I don't think works for me as a wall block. I've tried it a number of times, and I just think it looks strange on the base of a building. It's okay maybe sometimes in towers, but I find that wool on the base of things looks weak. Calcite does have a nice sound, Crimson Raider. Evil Shadow, thanks for the host. Asven and Raptardy TV. Welcome in. Thanks for the follows. I feel like we maybe have to do these on just the corners. Ah, it's really white, isn't it? Don't want to copy the barrel thing. I guess we could try to put logs on top of that. Oh, that kind of ties in a little bit too square with the roof there, doesn't it? That goes away. Goes away. The brown mushroom block is dark, and it's also has a weird texture to it, like it kind of looks organic. You can maybe get away with it with as a well. I just see I think it's too similar to spruce. I think it's too similar to spruce is the issue. Yeah, not sure I like the dark oak here. Too similar to the roof. I like the idea of something vertical there. I guess we could default back to stone bricks. That's not terrible. I'm still lost as to what to put there. And then here, maybe we keep some cobblestone? And really, we could turn those into walls if we wanted to. I quite like that. I guess the question is, do we keep the white? Like, do we keep the calcite or whatever bright color we're deciding on? Oops. Does that stay? Alternatively, we could also use like wood paneling or something along the bottom. Feel like it might be better to have like trapdoors or something. Could help. The mighty Alcorn is here. Welcome in, Alcorn. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Sunday. Today's Sunday. Time is weird. It's almost the kind of spot where we could have another one of those little garden things. Does kind of get out into the street a bit, though. Maybe this just gets like a flower box in front of it or something. Well, I guess it's calcite for now. Till we think of something different. Do I want a window? Don't know what that is. Nothing. Okay. Well, maybe to reduce the amount of calcite, we can make the door frame stone. Oh, crap. That had a sign on it. So that keeps the amount of white kind of circulating around a little bit on the lower side. Although I guess actually that would be a wall, wouldn't it? And then I guess on the inside, we'd have more calcite. Oh, is that too far? Ah, that's too far. That's the wrong wall. This shares a wall with next door, I guess. All right, we'll have to hold off on that wall for now. They really need to add a calcite recipe for us since it's non-renewable and pretty rare. Plus, you know, sub-blocks. Yeah, sub-blocks would be good. I think that the rarity is gonna change a bit with 118. I think you'll find that it'll be a bit different. I need something to break this up as it goes up into the roof, and I don't know what we're gonna do in the gable. That we went straight calcite. This we switched to... We didn't switch anything, we just had a crossbeam. I feel like if we do a crossbeam, it's going to be here. And I don't know, I guess we could use either oak. Inventory problems, hold on. I need to get like another shulker box just for like odds and ends and stuff. I thought I had more. I seem to organize them into things. We'll use that one. Yeah, the wall block can be really, really helpful, Cosmic. I agree. Be very helpful. So logs or stripped spruce or dark oak. Definitely the log. And then we could even just continue like that. That feels rough. Yeah, more shulker boxes does just create more places to... It's like having a spare room in your apartment, right? Like if have space, we'll fill it, right? Yeah, I'm still not sold on the white, but we might just have to go back to just pure andesite on the bottom. It's more gray, but yeah, not really sure. This feels very flat. I wonder if we could get away with moving this out. That feels better, but it feels too thick. Hmm. try this. Too busy. And that just feels unsupported. What if... that goes there. What if we moved these? I don't know if this is something I can actually pull off. Doesn't quite work, does it? I think we have a winner. That looks good. I don't know if we need this though. And then could we do... no, probably not. These are all half blocks, so that's not going to work. The good news is though, I feel like we can still have something here. Don't like it when things just attach at the corner. It drives me a little bit nuts. What about a stair here? Egger Crafter, thanks very much for the follow. Glad you're enjoying the stream. Welcome in. Nope. I think one of the most frustrating things, and again, I know this is how the game works and you can't really technically do it, when you two sub blocks cannot occupy the same block space, and that I find tricky. I do find it a little frustrating sometimes because I'd love to put a trapdoor like right there, right? But you can't do that. Not allowed. That's right. I think we get away with it. I think we get away with it. The only other thing I could think of along here would be a combination of fence and fence gate. Or all fence gate. One of the two. But I've got a funny feeling just 3 fence gates is probably... yeah, we'll just do 3 fence gates, I think. Wonder if I can get away with a fence gate here. No, I cannot. See, this is the other thing. I'd love to have a trapdoor, like connect these two, but obviously it's either going to be there or up top. I wonder if we can get away with a trapdoor here. Yeah. You can put an item frame there, though. Can you? So that part up here now is starting to feel strange. I guess we could do... Not sure what we do up there. It's not my favorite way to see the end of a roof. With like those blocks connecting on corners. I guess the thing we could do here is more trapdoor magic, but on the top. We could just bring these up top. And just put them up here. Now at least it's connected and not like hanging on the thread. Not a huge fan of seeing the end of the trapdoor, but it's the same on all the sides. On the diagonal, gifting a tier 1 sub to the Zatin, or the Zayton. I'm not sure how you say your name, but thanks so much, bringing us up to 103. Cosmic, do you have access to change the tier 1 sub goal on the Twitch side? I changed it on my overlay, but I haven't changed it on the Twitch side. It still says 175. It should be 150. I can't remember whether you have to do that or I have to do that. Thank you. I've not tried it anymore. I'm not sure. Not sure. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna put in a floor quickly and we'll move on because I don't want to be hung up on this build for the entire time. Mick Screwgun subscribed to tier 1. That's 7 months on a 7-month streak. Thanks so much, Mick Screwgun. Working your way towards the next badge, which I believe is the Fire Keystone badge. And we're gonna go with wood floor in there for sure. Let's try plank flooring, or be full wood flooring. Hunter 555 coming out of the shadows to kick off a hype train with 100 bits. All aboard the hype train. Thank you so much, Hunter 555. Folks, if you'd like to participate in the hype train, 100 bits, a tier 1 sub or a Prime Gaming sub will get you a spot on the train, and then when the train ends, you'll get an emote. And they now have new emotes. Twitch has new hype train emotes. Let's go with sleep first. We haven't had a hype train for a while. So I'm thinking we can maybe do like a combo of stripped spruce wood, maybe some planks, but also I think that's gonna be too light. I'm sort of weird sometimes that I like to have like a block underneath the walls for no other reason, just to have something solid if I'm busting things up. So I was thinking we do like a combo of spruce and then strip spruce. I don't know, something different. Plus, it's not a very big spot, so not hard. Sweet Sandy with 200 bits. Thank you so much, Sweet Sandy. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. I don't think I saw you come in. Fiery Crystal, welcome back. Thanks for the lurk. Appreciate you kicking around. And every once in a while, we could just kind of like make it feel like less of a crazy pattern and just put like, I don't know, one there, maybe one there. And then maybe we'll grab like this one and that one. Just to kind of make sure it doesn't feel too repetitive. Although I've gone and made a pattern. Switch this up. It's a little bit weird. I'm not sure I love the dark part. I like these. I don't know if I like those. I wonder if I could have done better if it was full horizontal planks. If it would have looked a little bit better that way. Like just have everything run the full length. What does that look like? Maybe the trick is just to have the whole thing just be... Actually, you know, let's just do that. So, cool idea for another floor. I feel like the thing that happens often is that I'll put something down and it'll be like, that's a cool pattern, but it feels too fancy. You know, it feels like it doesn't fit that space. So I'll save it, you know, in my brain for another build. I feel like this looks more rustic. And one of the bark blocks might look good. So we might be able to sneak in the odd. No, not that color. Maybe dark oak itself. I don't think spruce is going to be the right color. Not much is a muted brown. Prod, gift sub hype, gift sub hype. Did I miss one? Oh, I did. Hunter 555 gifting a tier 1 sub to Cricket. Hi, Cricket. Thanks so much, Hunter 555. And then we've got Alcorn coming in with 100 bits. I think I already said thank you to Sweet Sandy for the 200. But thank you so much for the support, folks. Really appreciate it. Was that the end of the hype train? I think that was the end of the hype train. And Cosmic has changed the goal. Thank you very much, Cosmic. Appreciate that. I wish that I could use my other monitor while playing Minecraft and not have it go to this screen. Good to see you too, Cricket. Good to see you too. All right, that'll do for now. I want to get the other roof going here. We have the challenge of the dark oak. First things first. So more dark oak. Don't know if we use those. All right, I feel like a normal human again. I can hear myself think in my own inventory. So I think this is going to have to come out to here. I don't know if I'm going to like it, but yeah, that's a lot. And it completely hides the house behind it. Can't say I'm a fan. It's just really difficult to pull this stuff in because of the way that the blocks connect. There's just no easy way to do it. But obviously that doesn't work because that ends up being flush and that looks very strange. Thankfully with the wall there though, we do have a depth change. We just have to decide how to handle this. And unfortunately, I feel like we're going to have to do something a little bit more interesting than that. More shulker boxes, more places to put stuff. I still want more. Although, I don't hate that. It provides a unique kind of look and probably a spot for like a window or something. But I just am not liking the connection. And I don't want to bring the roof out that far. I feel like on the base level here, it overshadows everything. Maybe what we need to do is knock it back. And have it be behind that building. But that leaves an awful lot of space out here. Although, it's a pretty big area. So then it still has the depth, and then we just remove this. And we can take this back as well. Oops. And then that can go back to being that. Then we can get rid of these. Maybe these have to move too. Oops. Don't think it hides the house behind it totally, only puts a bit more of a reveal when you come up to the path. But I think that this looks better, right? I like being able to see the detail of that roof. I think it helps it's more about having more of this visible to separate this building from that building. I guess we'll just use Deepslate. Why not? Oh, come on. All right, so then this comes back here. Whoops. Get to fill all this in. And then we have to just try to decide how we can add some cool texture to this, but I want to make sure that I have enough room to do cool things with the tower as well. Hey, Dang Rice, how's it going? So usually with dark oak roofs, you have to add something to them, like that ridge there, or we've done it over on the barracks down here. We've got cool ridge poles. We've got bark blocks and stuff along here. Yeah, get some texture in it here and there. I like the fence posts. Maybe we'll try something like that. Although again, like I don't want to copy stuff that's just up the road. I did want to see what it would look like if we had some more note blocks, because we do have the nice custom texture on the note blocks. But this is screaming to have some sort of like dormer or window or something on it, right? Like I feel like that needs to have more than just a roof. Especially coming down the road here. This needs something interesting to look at. And like right here would be a good spot to put a window. But much higher. Sort of like what we did up there. Because this could almost have 2 floors. Heading out with the fam to see my Hero Academia movie. Very cool. Enjoy. Have a nice day. You should write into the Citadel Cafe and let me know what you think. Twist rubber arm. Seriously? We tried building a dormer on a diagonal change. It feels like it would be a good place to hide a join, but it does seem like it could be a design headache. I've not tried that on the diagonal, and at this scale, I don't think I'd have the room. I can't see that going in my favor. I feel like that works. Really cuts out the monotony in the build. Doesn't look so great inside. What do we want to... Oh. Thanks. Time for another break when you're ready. Thanks, Cosmic. Appreciate that. And yes, it is indeed time for another break. But that's very different looking. I quite like that. Maybe not the stair. That's a little bit too much. We can just do a slab there. And then we'll come back to it. And I think we can fit another one along there. And maybe even make it higher up. I don't know. Yes, if you're new to the channel, I take a break about once an hour. It's about that time. So I'm going to step away for a few minutes, grab a snack. You should too. Refresh your drinks, all that kind of stuff. Give your eyeballs a rest, and we'll be back in about 5 or 6 minutes. All right, let's see what we can get done. Thank you, Cosmic. Thank you, Cosmic. First thing first, we're going to get rid of that little stair at the top there. Don't like that. Go with a slab instead. And all of these need to be changed the other way. So let's put dirt underneath this roof so we can mess with it properly. Oh, no, 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 no. Bye. Not having any of that. Where did I get a baked potato? A zombie, maybe? I mean, it is bright green in a gray town, so it wasn't hard to spot. I've looked at that a couple of times, my custom potato texture, and gone like, creeper? No, it's not. It's just the thing. I don't need the zombie flesh. I honestly don't care about the potato either. That should help us. We'll grab these and turn them sideways. Oh wait, that doesn't work because there's no other stairs. I guess, how do we want to do this? That might end up being a ridge anyway, so we'll just leave that for now. Then the other dormer, we'll do the same thing, I guess, and put it an overhang. So here, how did I do that? Trapdoor. We'll have to end up trimming this hill down. That's fine. I've got absolutely no idea what was planned for there, so lots of wiggle room. All right, and then the inside of this, I feel like we can maybe do something cool. I like that kind of idea. So we might be able to start mixing up a little bit of wood textures. Where did all my trapdoors go? They're there. I noticed you avoid killing up the gunpowder when you kill a creeper. Why is that? Because we have a gunpowder farm on the server that is just constantly cranking out stuff, and it just ends up filling up my inventory. I'm constantly running into inventory problems building in the city. It's unending. And so I don't bother with with stuff. Oh, is that gonna be too far back? Might be too far back. So yeah, if I don't need it, I don't pick it up. If it was the first time, it was the first, you know, if it was an early game server, I mean, like, my gosh, yeah, I'd be grabbing everything and constantly like putting it away and putting it in places and stuff like that. But seeing as we don't have to worry about it, it's just one less thing I have to figure out how to get rid of later. I don't know if I want that there or if I want it further out. Definitely prefer it farther in. Maybe we have to do the stairs here. That might be a better idea. So I think what we'll do is trapdoor here. And then we can put the dark oak trapdoor on the outside. That will help make it feel solid, and then we do that. Yeah. I was hoping for a little bit of color up there, but might be better just to kind of leave it on the subtle side of things. Switch that around. Now these feel very plain, and I feel like we could do something cool with them. Perhaps with walls and fences. Or maybe just fences. Joel's the richest person on the server. Yeah, that's fair. I don't mind the wall. I think it's a little bit bright. I wonder if there's a different wall we could use. Because this just feels very bleak. Unless we try trapdoors. I don't mind that. Grab some spruce logs, or spruce planks rather. Can't really be seen, plus it's going to make sense. The only issue there, I think maybe we have to switch those to the oak trapdoors. These Deepslate walls, yeah, it's a combination of Deepslate and basalt. But it's basalt on the end texture. See right there? We did it over on some of the other builds. Where is it? Maybe not that one. Oh, thanks, Cosmic. I'm glad that you like them. And you too, Dingrise. The trick is just to kind of start with the basic roof and then hate the trapdoor that you put inside. I think we have to go back to the other trapdoor. Or maybe the fences can go in there. Maybe that's the spot for the fences. Is we can put the fences here. And then they just look like fences. I don't think jungle trapdoors are going to look good because they're too red. We could try glass. Not sure. Either way, I do like the bottom of it. Like I do like the base. So we'll switch this out here. And we'll go back to the other trapdoor for now, and I'll revisit the idea later. So the question is that enough of a change in the shape of the roof? And the answer, I think, is no. I think we need a little bit more texture going on, and I wouldn't mind having some sort of change in the ridge in the same way that we altered the other one. What could we do here? We've got bark blocks that we could use. Problem is that it's got this shift in it, which is cool, but it provides an issue with the ridges. Maybe we can put the ridges behind the dormers. Let's try that. And I don't want to do... I wonder if we can get in another type of color there. I want to try, I think, it's probably not going to work, but we'll try it. And so try that. We'll bring some dark oak. I already have that. Got some fences. Yeah. All right. Let's see. So I was thinking that we put the ridges behind here. That must be spruce. All right, we'll try this for now. Get some spruce. All right, let's try this. This is the kind of stuff that just, it does feel like it takes a long time, but I guess this is just that unseen or often unseen part of Minecraft where people are building live. You know, a lot of the Minecraft content out there is edited, and sometimes you don't realize how long it takes. I think the position is cool. I think I prefer the spruce over the dark oak, but we're gonna try the oak. See what that looks like. This is probably gonna be too light. We'll see. But the position is good. It's a unique position. Certainly brightens it up. What do we think? Spruce. Dark oak is the second one. And then oak. I mean, we also have the stripped versions. We can go... If we like that, we might be better off with like a stripped dark oak. Because stripped spruce might be a little bit too green. Oh, thanks, Cosmic. Yeah, the layering thing is definitely something I'm going for sure. Whoops. So that now feels a little bit more like it belongs to the tower behind it. Cool. I'm not entirely sure we're keeping the deep slate bottom, but... Well, that's cool. I never thought about looking at it from over here. I think the stripped is going to be a problem meshing with the building next to it, so stripped logs might not be good. Oak. You like the lightness of it? Oak as well. Yeah, that's the problem with dark oak in the game, is that all the textures for dark oak are so similar in color. All right, let's just try this. We'll leave this in here for a while, see how this sits with us. I mean, it's 3 blocks. It's not like it's hard to change if we change our minds. And I've also used fences in these before on the top, but these aren't really tall enough to do that, I don't think. I don't know, when it's all together like that, that starts to feel weird. I think one of them looked okay, but when you've got this many of them together now, it feels strange to me. We might have to go with the stripped dark oak. Yeah, the oak does have the stripes, I agree. It feels very, I don't know, unrefined. I think maybe the thing I don't like is the part on the top. I wonder if it's better to go with just the regular dark oak. Wood block, the one with the bark on it. If we see them all together, it might be more subtle. It does have a color change. Or a hue change. The color's not really changed that much. Sate 4 Ring Staring MC. I guess that's how you pronounce your name. Thanks very much for the follow. And Jonif, thanks for the follow as well. Okay, well, can't see anything when the sun goes down with dark oak, so we'll have to wait for a second here. In the meantime, I guess I could fill in the other side. Do I have all the dirt over here? I do. Tiger stripes. Yeah, that's a good way to describe them, actually. The darker spots. It works sometimes when you want it to look like a vertical log, but when you want it to look like roofing, a little bit more difficult. Yeah, that's not the best either. I think I want to remove the top part, but if I remove the top part, then you don't get the the through line here. Maybe what we need to do is have lower parts here. No, there's a hole in the roof there, in case you're wondering. Yeah, I don't like those either. I think maybe I'm going to just abandon that whole idea. Maybe what we need to do is just stick to the script. What I do want to do is maybe make this a little fancier. Oh, I'm out of trapdoors. So weirdly, that one looks okay. So maybe we switch them. Maybe we remove this, put this back in, and maybe we just put like one here. Vapo Twitch, hello, welcome in. It's hard to see. It really is tough to differentiate between different dark oak blocks, yeah. It's really tricky. Like one thing we could do maybe to help this is do more on the edge here. But I don't want this to turn into like a spruce thing. But we could like line the edge here. But then that starts to feel really chunky, right? And I don't know why. It's the same block, same geometry, but it just doesn't feel as chunky when you do it that way. Game Center, thanks for the host. Appreciate you sharing me with your viewers. We also have to figure out how to cut that across. Most of the time we end up using logs or trapdoors. I feel like trapdoors would be a good one here. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that for now. We do have to figure out what to do about the inside. That's fine. We will complete the roof on the other side. No dormers on this side, obviously. And we'll grab this and do... Now here we can probably do both of these like that. And maybe continue it down. And then we don't have to worry about too much in here because it's all going to get covered up by the next part of the building. But see, like that doesn't look too bad. It looks fine. I don't know what the launcher is, Game Center. I need to look that up before we do the Spawn Chunks podcast tomorrow. I'm assuming it's got something to do with the fact that they've recently lumped Java Minecraft and Bedrock Minecraft on the PC into Game Pass Ultimate. Yeah. One place to one ring to rule them all, so to speak. I don't mind that either. Okay. So I don't think this part of the roof back here had another side to it. Nope. it just stops there. We do need some bone block here, though. Now the tricky part is going to be this tower. Tricky part's going to be the tower. I want to make sure that before I finish the roof... Well, I shouldn't say that. The roof has to stay that height because it really frames everything nicely. So the reason why the roof wants to stay exactly where it is because of how nicely it kind of shows up against this tower behind it. Cuts into this nicely. It does disappear a little bit into the keep, but because it quickly gets taller, it kind of like passes over things. And I like how it wipes across that tower in the background. It'll probably have like a little spire on it or something. Not quite that big, but like probably something along the lines of like something smaller than that. That kind of idea will happen up here as well. So that'll be cool. And the color change with the stone bit at the top will help with setting it apart from the background. The one thing is that some people have like all of their installations like 1.8 or Fabric Loader deleted, but that was not the case for me. Oh, interesting. That's good. I'm glad that I didn't try and update it right before the stream. That would have been a pain in the butt. So I do want to do some kind of work like that. Reposting a question from McScrewgun, because I also had wondered the same thing. If I may ask from a professional art standpoint, what would be hue, color, etc., and that makes dark oak hard to differentiate when next to each other? I love the block, but it can be hard if there is too much. What would it be? Hue, color, etc.? It's because it's so dark, right? Like if you look at if you've got more options in, like, look at all the spruce textures, and this, granted this is dark oak stripped, but like you can look at all the different colors of patterns and variations of this same, roughly the same color brown. But then if you look at dark oak, there really isn't a heck of a lot that you can do. And you can mix things like stripped spruce and oak look good together. You can do, I haven't done anything there. You can do stripped dark oak and stripped spruce. The block is really saturated, and it's low contrast. So for example, this would be a much higher contrast. See how the deep parts of the planks are much darker than the high parts of the planks? Whereas this, yes, they're darker, but the front of this is so saturated that it just becomes it's like a chocolate block. And I find that it's hard to find other things in the game that can go with it. Because anything that you put in there, like the closest thing to it for a brown in wood is spruce, and spruce is like way lighter. It's not like it's 25% lighter. That's like 50% lighter or more. So it's a big change. That's the challenging part of it. That does feel funny. It feels kind of lopsided, doesn't it? But another dormer would only be just looking at the other side of that house. Would still love you to do an art stream, but in Minecraft, going through things like gradients and colors that would work well together, how to avoid clashes and stuff like that. Thanks. Yeah, I mean, we can look at that as something. I just, whenever I have the time to do a Minecraft stream, I tend to do a building stream. Yeah. Do I need some slabs? It's like a game of memory. So I need more dark oak slabs. Need more dark oak blocks. And more dark oak stairs. Do Deepslate and Blackstone go well together? Not really. Blackstone has got a lot of purple in it, which is unfortunate. So I do like that tower that I've got in the distance. I'm going to try and do something similar. Don't know what I did for the corners. Looks like they come out. Put that there. Oh, you can't put those on stairs? How did I not know that? Alright, should be a little bit easier. 1, 2, 3. Over here. Wait, are these going to go? I guess this is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, are they? Oh, something's not adding up. Probably a slab here. Be better. No. Oh. Goes to there. Not quite what I'm looking for. There's another one very similar over here. So I did do 5 along the bottom, and then it goes up by a solid block in the corner, and then 3, and then another solid block, and then 1. Okay. That adds a lot to it. Makes it feel a lot bigger, doesn't it? Yeah, the way that my bones in this game have been treated, I don't imagine I'd be very healthy in the long run. I want to try to get away with just 3. Or at the very least, turn these sideways. Well, no, because then that doesn't work there, does it? Maybe these we can turn sideways? 2, 3, 4. So this one needs that. Whoops. Whenever I do one of these roofs, I try to do something different just to kind of challenge myself to try to find a different way to do things. See if I can make it look a little bit more like a triangle, which is a difficult thing to do in this game. So I'm trying to go up in slabs here. Go up in steeper increments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's everything. And I need to get some stone. I'd say probably andesite would make the most sense. Yeah. We'll try some dark oak fences too. I don't think I'm going to do any steel, like iron fence. Be brilliant. Hello, welcome in. Good to see you. And we actually did like a couple of blocks there. I don't want to push this too much though, so we're going to just go straight to that. And then probably this. So it made that tower feel pretty squat. It took a lot of the height out of that by widening it to 5 wide at the base. I like the little spruce underhang thing. That works fine. That just feels massive now. So I'm wondering if we can reduce the edges and have it be something that starts at 3 blocks. So if we chop these away, what does that mean for this? Ooh, that's interesting. What if we use... I guess planks? Again, I'm just trying to get something a little bit different. That, unfortunately, looks a lot cooler up close than it does at a distance. We might have to just get rid of this entire column of blocks. And then replace it with, I guess just a single. And then we could put a trapdoor there. Or we could bring the fence all the way up. Notice the lack of crunch. That was for you, Cosmic. All right, so if we're going to reduce that there, I feel like if we, oh crap. What I get for bragging about crunch. Talk about instant karma? Yeah, really though. Let's chop this away. Not sure if that helps or not. Much smaller, does not feel as big. However, I think we have to sacrifice that fence for a stone, for a bit of spruce. I think we might have to ditch the fences altogether. I think that has to be there because it gives us a smaller profile. Not profile, smaller base to the cone, I guess, is what I'm getting at. Smaller base to the cone. Thank you, Cosmic. Yes, I'm about to make that shift. Whoa, no, just gentle. Gentle landings. Okay. All the up and down. Roofs in Minecraft. It's like a Sesame Street episode. Up, down. Up, down. Okay. I liked that. I'd say that's probably about where we're going to leave it. I guess we could have the fences just kind of come up part way. They don't have to connect to the top. How does this look coming down from the high ground here? The fences do feel stinted. Maybe we just have one instead of two, so that they look like there's something that's part of the base rather than something that looks like it could or should connect to something in the top. We just leave them at the bottom there, like that. You're not going to be able to see them from this angle anyway. Yeah, that's smaller. I like it. I'm not crazy on these big facades on it, but that's where we might be able to sneak in some like little windows or something. I do also want to put a window in the front of it like that, so it's what is a stair and a trapdoor. I have no idea how we're going to get up inside this tower. It might be a ladder. It's not very big. It is a 3x3 inside, so it would be possible to do stairs in here. But I think we've made some serious progress on this area though today. Not sold in all the textures, not sold in all the block choices for the base of the buildings, but I'm pretty happy overall with the roof shapes, the roofs, the varied shapes of the roofs, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I think that definitely has a reveal as you come down. This feels a little bit too like triple color. Feels kind of rainbow, a little heavy on the rainbow side of things. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. You can see the higher part of that. Unfortunately, we might have to remove the stone. The stone kind of blends into the keep behind it. We might want to go with just a fence. That it might be better to go with just a fence. Although the shape there is nice. It's just that it kind of bleeds away. I wish we had wood walls. Wood walls would be very handy. Small logs. Be great for rustic fences and stuff too, but yeah, it blends in just a little bit too much. But yeah, very happy with that. So today, like yesterday, is a big old double header stream, but I have a lot more time today. So when we switch to Satisfactory, we are going to be playing that for a little while longer than we did the day before. I'm going to give myself a slightly longer break in between streams, about 10 minutes, but I'll be back. So don't go anywhere. There's 57 of you here today, which is amazing. And stick around. Satisfactory is a building game just like Minecraft. It's got some very different graphics and some very cool stuff happening in Update 5. So we'll be working on that. And I am going to be updating the VODs to Satisfactory and uploading them to the YouTube channel as well. So people that, are curious can at least go catch up. But for now, there are a number of new VODs. I keep on forgetting to mention this live on the stream, but I've got a VOD channel. It's Joel Duggan VODs on YouTube. I don't have time to do edited Minecraft content right now, but all of the content from Twitch in this build is archived and is going up on YouTube. I post between 2 and 3 streams daily, trying to catch up and get caught up with where I am now. And that's been scheduled through, I think, till Sunday today. And then I've got more videos I have to schedule for tomorrow. But I'm trying to do 2 to 3 a day. And I'm going to be starting to bring in some of the Satisfactory streams as well. So you can check that out at Joel Duggan VODs on YouTube. You can also listen to the Spawn Chunks podcast. That is at thespawnchunks.com every Monday with myself and Pixel Riffs. You can listen to the Citadel Cafe podcast every Wednesday or Thursday, depending on when we can record. That's at thecitadelcafe.com. Thanks so much for all the people that supported today with the bits, the hype train, the resubs, people that have been here for a while, the regulars. Really appreciate you hanging out. You can also check out Patreon if you'd like to support the stream. That's patreon.com/JoelDuggan. And you can get into the Discord through Patreon, through a tier 1, or through a Prime Gaming sub. And I appreciate all of it. It allows me to stream as often as I do. It means I get to entertain you folks, and I have a lot of fun doing it. So stick around. We're going to switch over to Satisfactory. I'm going to step away for a little bit. I need to get some coffee on the go. But we'll be back with more streaming fun for the rest of the afternoon. See you in just a bit.